everyone, and a huge welcome to the 2021 College of Business and Law Awards. I am so excited to be your host today. For those who haven't met me, my name is Maddie Tyers and I'm one of the college's learning designers. I'll be joining you all virtually from around the world, including Australia, China, Vietnam and Singapore. And today is... everyone, and a huge welcome to the 2021 College of Business and Law Awards. I am so excited to be your host today. For those who haven't met me, my name is Maddie Tyers and I am one of the college's learning designers. I'll be joining you all virtually from around the world, including Australia, China, Vietnam and Singapore, and today is going to be amazing. Across the college, we've all been working incredibly hard and collaboratively in the virtual space this year, and today is all about acknowledging many of those achievements. In today's event, Professor Julie Kogan, our DVC, will be giving the DVC wrap-up for this year, which highlights many of those achievements. We will also be hearing from the college leadership team, who will announce the ACE Awards, the Research and Innovation Awards, the Learning and Teaching Awards, and finally the DVC Award. Now, before we kick off today, I have some very exciting housekeeping. We will be using Padlet to send some congratulatory messages to our fellow colleagues. So please go to the link on your screen now or scan the QR code. Now I would love to introduce and invite Dr. Angel Zong from the School of Economics, Finance and Marketing to give today's acknowledgement of country. Over to you, Angel.
Waminjeka. My name is Angel Zhou from the School of Economics, Finance and Marketing. I am privileged to be given the opportunity to present the acknowledgement of country today. Wherever you are, I would like to invite you to join me in your hearts and thoughts in paying respects to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people and members of their community. I came to Australia in 2009 to start my undergrad study as an international student. At that time, I did not have much knowledge of the Indigenous history and culture here in Australia. Over the years, especially after I joined IMIT, I have started to learn more and more. IMIT is strongly committed to embedding reconciliation in everything we do. Raising awareness of Indigenous opportunities across the university has become foundational, with many of our colleagues benefiting from cultural awareness training and considering Indigenous representation and perspectives in our daily work. As the end of year break is just around the corner, I think many of us are doing some travel planning with family and friends. And I would like to encourage you to engage in Indigenous tourism as a powerful way to experience meaningful connections and hear stories of Indigenous perspectives. During COVID-19, the tourism sector, especially the Indigenous tourism sector, has been hit particularly hard. As Australia opens up, many people are taking the opportunity to tour our own backyard. Who better guide us than Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people who have intimate knowledge of this country and of the cultures that have sustained it and been sustained by it. We don't even need to travel far. For example, in Victoria, you can visit the Narana Aboriginal Culture Centre on your way to the Great Ocean Road, or the Aboriginal Heritage Walk in the Royal Botanic Garden. I have planned road trips with family to go to these places. I would like to encourage you to check out the Discover Aboriginal Experiences program of Tourism Australia, and I can't wait to share stories of my trips with colleagues when we return to work next year. And hope by now I have prompted you to Google and add these spots to your travel plans. With that quick introduction, I would like to acknowledge the people of the Wuvarong and Boonwurrung language groups of the Eastern Kulin Nation, on whose unceded lands we conduct the business of the university. I also pay my respects to the ancestors and elders, past and present. We, as members of IMIT, acknowledge the traditional custodians and the ancestors of the lands and waters across Australia, and pay thanks to their wondrous management of the lands and natural resources that they skillfully manage over thousands of years.
Thank you so much for that heartfelt acknowledgement of country, Angel. What a beautiful way to start our ceremony. Now, without further ado, I would love to pass it over to our amazing DVC, Professor Julie Kogan. Over to you, Julie.
Thanks, Maddie, for the fabulous introduction, and it's great to have you back as this year's MC. A big hello to everyone from wherever you are logged in. It's hard to believe it's December, but reflecting on the year that's been, I couldn't be more proud of our Melbourne, Vietnam and global CoBL community. We've continued to deliver a world-class student experience, and you've continued to innovate and build on our success, all the while navigating a second year of COVID. That's no small task, and I sincerely thank everyone for all you've done. There are so many achievements this year which I could point to, but we can't cover everything, so I'm going to do my best to recap some. But I'd love your help in sharing the success stories in the Padlet for this event. So much has happened in learning and teaching this year. It was only at our March Town Hall 9 months ago, Claire Mackin shared the first glimpses of our Bachelor of Business program suite, BBuzz 22. This was followed by significant consultation across the college in Melbourne, Vietnam, Sim and Sweeby, and it's no wonder the BBuzz Teams Forum was the most active and engaging in the whole university. There has been overwhelmingly positive endorsement from students, career advisors and industry, which has translated into applications and enrolments. My sincere thanks and congratulations to everyone who has been involved in all aspects of the BBuzz development, from consultation and testing to course build and design, engaging industry program partners, student advice and briefing and so much more. Together, we've refreshed our undergraduate program suite, empowered our students with greater choice and partnered with industry to offer a future-focused program that sets students up for success. We've shifted the dial on research and innovation, in particular when it comes to impact. The ranking of the blockchain education research at second in the world by CoinDesk is something for all of us to be proud of. And this position cements our track record as a leader at the intersection of business law and technology. There are other achievements in this space, including our successful bid to become a lead institution in the $181 million digital finance CSE and our Victoria Higher Education State Investment Funded Digital CBD project, which had its first report launched last week. The case study examples of part of our AACSB accreditation have been brought to life in the annual R&I publication Edge as simply amazing, so keep a lookout for this in January. Before I move on, I want to congratulate our academic staff and research office on the growing quality of research outputs. The proportion of publications in Q1 journals has grown from 54% to over 62%. Well done. From the college office to schools and centres, we've refreshed our industry advisory boards and engaged industry as program partners in every BBuzz course. With restrictions easing in Melbourne, I was thrilled that we could celebrate the end of year with an industry advisory board members this week showcasing some of our research. These connections are a differentiator for us and they offer two-way benefits. It's what we're known for, and I'd like to thank everyone for your time and energy put into fostering these relationships and converting them into value for the college. In 2022, I'm looking forward to seeing the first batch of CoBL indices. I'm very proud of the progress we've made on college reconciliation. Our recent Indigenous business webinar series, the Jill Weaven HR Scholarship for Female Indigenous Students, the appointment of the College Reconciliation Advisor and our new Indigenous engagement strategy, which you'll hear more about in the new year. And before I finish up, I also want to extend a big congratulations for those who were successful in academic promotions announced last week. Your promotion recognises the tremendous contributions you've made to the college and the university. We have 4 new professors in the college this year: Benita Bassoon-Doyle-Bennick, Sepha Churchill, Marta Poblet-Bassett, Con Stavis. Well done. Can't wait to celebrate with you. We've got 3 new associate professors: Ling Mei Chong, Charles Liu and Tai Pham. We have 13 new senior lecturers: Torjay Aleti, Kevin Argus, Carol Bond, Marco De Cicito, Ben Halverson, Kendall Herbert, Zhao Lu Wihi, Aaron Lane, An Nguyen, Jackie Ong, Wu He Pham, Kieran Tini and Anna Chu. And we have a new distinguished professor, Anthony Forsyth. Congratulations, Anthony, a most deserving acknowledgement of your many contributions and your impact. And while it's impossible to share everything that we've achieved this year, I hope you'll join me in celebrating today's award recipients. Please remember to keep adding to the Padlet board throughout the session, because everyone wants to hear about the success stories in the college. I hope you'll take the opportunity to enjoy a truly well-deserved break and get to celebrate with family and friends over the new year. We've definitely set the bar high this year, and I can't wait to build on all we have accomplished next year. All the best, and back to you, Maddie.
Thank you so much, Julie. Now I'd love to introduce our fabulous General Manager of College Operations, Mr. Richard Dobeck, to announce the ACE Awards for 2021. Over to you, Richard.
Thanks, Maddie, and good afternoon, everyone. I'm so excited to be joining you all today to announce the recipients of this year's ACEs. The awards for College of Business and Law Excellence recognise the contributions and impact of outstanding professional staff from across the college. Whilst 2021 has challenged us, I want to thank and recognise all of our professional staff and of course our academic colleagues as well. In spite of lockdowns, we've continued to stay connected, check in with one another, and even meet new colleagues through college activities like our annual STEP Challenge, all whilst we've continued to deliver a significant program of work. Your resilience and the impact of your work can be seen in the number of quality ACE nominations we've again received this year, over 56. And I encourage and congratulate everyone who's been nominated. So without further ado, the first ACE category is collaboration. This award acknowledges professional staff who actively demonstrate a collaborative effort to work together across units, schools and the university to streamline processes and enhance efficiencies in work practices. This year we've joint winners for the Collaboration Award. The first of our two recipients is Bonnie Swallow. Bonnie has rapidly navigated the college and the university since joining us in March, leading a significant number of strategic projects such as the implementation of our new Bachelor of Business, project managing the Early Offer project and functional review amongst many others. Bonnie has demonstrated that she can collaborate across all levels of seniority with a calm nature, solving issues as they arise and ensuring that key projects are all kept to time. Congratulations, Bonnie. Our second joint recipient of the Collaboration Award is Catherine Kabakis. Catherine embodies a collaborative approach to engagement with external and internal stakeholders, striving to achieve the best outcomes for the college, our schools and researchers. Catherine has collaboratively supported and contributed to the success of a number of strategic initiatives this year, including the College of Business Thought Leadership webinars, research knowledge exchange events, as well as establishing structured partnerships with organisations such as the Australian Red Cross, ANL, IBM and BMW, to name just a few. Thank you and congratulations, Catherine. Our second category is for Outstanding Leadership, which is an award based on a proven track record whilst demonstrating standout inspirational leadership that has compelled others to follow willingly and with passion. The Outstanding Leadership Award goes to Sam Fern, the college's Principal Advisor, Learning and Teaching. In a year of disruption, when some colleagues have only met virtually, Sam has persistently stuck to a long-term strategic vision and has positioned her new team where they might best have impact. She has supported her team at every turn, drawing on their strengths while remaining dedicated to supporting work-life balance. This has demonstrated to her team a faith in them that inspires and encourages and has kept the team moving forward in challenging times. Sam has stayed committed to the long game and supported her team in broad, holistic view of academic support and capability uplift, and is not afraid to challenge the status quo in pursuit of lasting impact. Congratulations, Sam, very well deserved. Next up is our Bringing It Beyond Award. This is presented to an employee who demonstrates innovation and creativity and who is committed to developing, applying and sharing new ideas and perspectives. This year's Bringing It Beyond Award is Lee Tran Bao Trang from our School of Business and Management in Vietnam. This year, Lee Tran has supported SBM and the HR and entrepreneurship team on a range of global thought leadership webinars, corporate training with high-profile clients and marketing events such as the Virtual Experience Day. In all of her activities, Lee Tran has excelled, delivering impactful outcomes and very often going beyond what is required to host events that are world-leading and worthy of professional excellence. She is dedicated and will always go the extra mile to finish projects and aims to exceed her own very high expectations, with a constant desire to make a lasting impact. Congratulations, Lee Tran. We now have our Inclusion Champion Award. This important award is in recognition of an employee who welcomes students and staff from diverse backgrounds, honours the identity and knowledge of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander nations, and demonstrates this in their daily work. Our 2021 Inclusion Champion is Vicky Hyun. As a core member of the college's Student Lifecycle Services team, Vicky has worked selflessly to foster a collaborative and inclusive team culture whilst ensuring her team are well supported and empowered. In addition to supporting our students, Vicky is passionate about providing a great balance for her team, implementing a number of team building activities ranging from team trivia to team bake-offs, as well as showing genuine compassion and flexibility for her team, in particular for staff with parental responsibilities. Congratulations, Vicky. Very well deserved. Next up is our Agile and Adaptable Award, which goes to an employee who shows they can adapt quickly and effectively to challenges and work through the opportunities with grace and passion. The recipient of the Agile and Adaptable Award is Cassie Yap. Cassie is purpose-driven, leverages her creativity and technical abilities to generate ideas and solutions, and leads by example. Channeling her natural positive attitude, Cassie seeks to stimulate curiosity in her colleagues, creating contributions by maximising the efforts of her team, leading tasks to fruition to achieve the end goals, and importantly, leading the entire team to success. Cassie is a source of extensive organisational knowledge developed by being involved and respectfully fearless to challenge the status quo. She has built a foundation of trust amongst her peers who accept her as a colleague who can lead them and inspire confidence. Congratulations, Cassie. The final ACE category is the Customer and Stakeholder Focus Award. This award recognises the ability to exceed expectations and service delivery and demonstrate engagement with clients to identify specific needs which lead to an improved service. This year's Customer and Stakeholder Focus Award goes to Nguyen T Min Chow. As a key member of the SBM admin team in Hanoi, Chow consistently demonstrates initiative and quality attention to our valued stakeholders. Despite the challenges of COVID, Chow has continued to deliver an outstanding service to not only 500 plus students, but also to the SBM Head of Department and all Senior Program Managers. Well done, Chow. A very well-deserved congratulations to every single one of our winners today, and of course a special shout out to everyone who's been nominated. Well done.
Thank you so much, Richard, and congratulations to all the amazing ACE award winners for 2021. Now, without further ado, I'd love to introduce Professor Tracy Taylor, who will announce the R&I Awards for 2021. Over to you, Tracy.
Thanks, Maddie, and hello to everyone watching online, wherever you're tuning in from. I'm absolutely delighted to be presenting this year's Research Excellence Awards for the College. These awards recognize the outstanding achievements of our researchers and are an opportunity to celebrate excellence in business and law research. The 2021 awards showcase the depth and breadth of research activity in the college, enhance our international standing, and in line with our mission, deliver clear benefits to our stakeholders and communities. Our first award is for Research Excellence, recognizing the outstanding contributions of a CoBL researcher for their innovative practice, success in obtaining research outcome, and contributions in external engagement. The Research Excellence Award goes to Professor Jonathan Batten, a professor of finance in the School of Economics, Finance and Marketing. Among his achievements this year, Jonathan authored 6 Q1 papers during the review period, including 4 A-star publications. Jonathan successfully obtained external grant income from both domestic and international sources, is on the editorial board of 3 leading journals, and showed significant external engagement through keynote presentations at international and national conferences and events. Congratulations, Jonathan. Under the same criteria of our first award, we also recognize an early career researcher for research excellence. This year's Research Excellence Early Career Researcher Award goes to Dr. Marion McCarr, a marketing researcher in our School of Economics, Finance and Marketing. As an early career researcher, Marion has made significant contributions across high quality publications and external engagement, and has demonstrated reach and impact of her work in consumer culture and featured prominently in the media this year. Congratulations, Marion. Next up is the Award for Research, Partnership and Impact. This award celebrates a researcher who has made a significant contribution to economy, society and culture, national security, public services, the environment or quality of life beyond the academic community. This year's Research Partnership and Impact Award goes to Dr. Kate Grosser from the School of Management. The impact of Kate's important research in corporate social responsibility and gender equity is on a global scale and has contributed directly to the work of the United Nations. Well done on your international research impact, Kate. We also importantly recognize an early career researcher for research partnership and impact following the same criteria as our previous award. The Research Partnership and Impact Early Career Researcher Award goes to Dr. Tina Poppel from the Graduate School of Business and Law. Tina's research with VCAT, the Victorian Civil Administrative Tribunal, has significantly contributed to genuine social impact. Congratulations, Tina. Next up is the Journal Publication Award, which is in recognition of a refereed full paper in an A-star disciplinary journal between July 2020 and June 2021. The award is presented to Associate Professor Bernardo Figueiredo from the School of EF&M. Bernardo's article, Express How Consumer Orchestration Work Creates Value in the Sharing Economy. In the FT50 Journal of Marketing, it's an outstanding result and one of the truly top marketing journals in the field. Well done, Bernardo. Congratulations to all of our Research Excellence Award winners, and a special recognition to everyone who was nominated. Back to you, Maddie.
Thank you so much, Tracy, and congratulations to all the amazing R&I award winners for 2021. Now, I'd love to turn to my boss, the ADVC of Learning and Teaching, Professor Claire Mackin, who will announce the Learning and Teaching award winners for 2021. Thanks, Claire.
Thanks so much, Maddie. It's been an extraordinary year in the College of Business and Law as we seek to adapt and rethink higher education in a reshaped world. There have been so many learning and teaching transformations which so many have contributed to in the College of Business and Law. And today we have the pleasure of recognising contributors in this year's Learning and Teaching Awards. And there are 6 awards today. First up is our Learning and Teaching Partnership Award. This award recognises authenticity in learning approach, celebrating real-world, industry-immersed and/or artefact-driven learning. And the 2021 Learning and Teaching Partnership Award goes to Associate Professor Bernardo Figueiredo from the School of Economics, Finance and Marketing. Associate Professor Figueiredo fostered a partnership with Deloitte Digital and rebuilt the customer experience design course by deeply embedding industry, delivering authentic and real-world learning in both the online and campus-based iterations of the course. The partnership with Deloitte Digital has been sustained and impactful with measurable effects on student learning and employability. Congratulations, Bernardo, for winning the Learning and Teaching Partnership Award. Our second award today is the Local, National and Global Teaching and Learning Award. This award recognises the value that diverse perspectives and inputs bring to teaching and learning in the College of Business and Law. And this year, the Local, National, Global Learning and Teaching Award goes to Dr. Nuttaworth Muinjon from the School of Management and Tallulah Forrest from RMIT Europe. This award is for developing a series of events on global industry mindsets on leadership for leadership and decision-making students in Melbourne, Vietnam, Singapore and China. This event brought together a whole lot of important leaders from European industry partners into the virtual classroom to inspire and inform. Congratulations, Nuttaworth and Tallulah. Next up is our Collaborations in Learning and Teaching Award. This award recognises collaborations that cross traditional boundaries such as collaborations between discipline areas, schools and colleges, or collaborations between research centres and the student cohort. And this year we have joint winners for this award. Our first winner is Dr. Marion Mackar from the School of Economics, Finance and Marketing and the Your Melbourne team, consisting of Catherine Kabakis, Stephanie Palmer and Geraldine Griffiths. Marion and the Your Melbourne team have won for their collaboration with the schools in the College of Business and Law, the wider industry and university partners and industry partner B&W Group. This collaboration resulted in the development of Your Melbourne 2021, a university-wide industry competition which immersed students in cross-disciplinary real-world challenges to address the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Congratulations to the Your Melbourne team. The other joint winner is the College of Business and Law Learning and Teaching team, consisting of the Academic Capability and Professional Development team, the Digital Design team, the Learning Design team, and the Quality Enhancement team. These teams have won this award for their rich and valuable collaborations with each other, the schools and the college as a whole in leading and operationalising the new Bachelor of Business. Their collaborations have enacted program and course level curriculum transformation, whilst also managing all aspects of quality and compliance within a short period of time. Congratulations to the College of Business and Law Learning and Teaching team. We now move on to the Learning and Teaching Rising Star Award, which recognises contributions to student learning made by sessional or tutorial staff. And this year's award goes to Hua Mai Sang from the School of Business and Management in Vietnam. Sang is one of those teachers that students will remember years later. She brings her industry background and experience into the classroom and takes pride in preparing them for future careers. Her impact and commitment to her students has been recognised by amazing and consistent GTS scores and in being given responsibility for one of the largest courses in SBM, Marketing Principles. Congratulations, Sang. Next up is the Learning and Teaching Enabling Award. This award recognises initiatives and approaches that support students in their learning transitions, including transitions in and out of university. And this year's Learning and Teaching Enabling Award goes to Dr. Jessica Helmy from the Graduate School of Business and Law. Dr. Helmy's passion for enhancing students' sense of belonging and well-being is long established and came to the fore again as she supported students during transition through COVID-19. In particular, Jessica has developed connections with and for students during remote learning and in terms of their career preparedness. Congratulations, Jessica. And our final award is the Learning and Teaching Impact Award. This award has been nominated by our students and is focused on individual, team or program level approaches that significantly impact on student experience. This year's Learning and Teaching Impact Award goes to Victor Arity from the School of Accounting, Information Systems and Supply Chain. Students were incredibly keen to show their appreciation to the amazing College of Business and Law educators in 2021. We received 130 nominations for this award, nominating 45 individual educators. In a year when personal connection between students and their lecturers was so important, one name came up again and again, Victor's. His students highlighted the frequency within which Victor goes above and beyond his commitment, attitude and enthusiasm, and making learning a fun process, even for students who dread accounting. That brings us to the end of our Learning and Teaching Awards today. Congratulations again to all of our Learning and Teaching Award winners for 2021. It's been another year we will never forget. Thank you for going above and beyond to keep creating transformative experiences for our students. Thanks so much, and back to you, Maddie.
Thank you so much, Claire, and all our amazing L&T winners. Now, I'd love to pass it back to our incredible DVC, Julie Kogan, who has a few final words. Thanks, Julie.
This person is a talented people leader. She leads from the front with integrity, diligence and care, and I'm so impressed by everything she does to support others, construct solutions to problems and balance her time across strategic and operational issues. This award goes to Kat Aspinall. Kat, thanks for your collegiality, leadership and everything you do in ASEC and for the college. There are two winners for the DVC Academic Award. This person has worked extremely hard for the whole college to improve our HDR program and ensure the experience of PhD candidates is first rate. This award goes to Professor Alan Mauler. Alan, you were always the first to ask, what more can I do to help? Thank you for developing our new PhD program, working through all the college and central committees to make this happen. I know that's been challenging, but your focus on improving the rigour and quality of our research training has paid off, and our HDR graduates and the college will benefit enormously from your efforts in the years to come. This DVC award goes to a remarkable leader who has surpassed all of our expectations in an unprecedented and career-defining year. We cannot thank you enough for your strategic leadership of BBuzz and the depth of experiences that you have generously shared with others. Jonathan Boymel, I am consistently impressed by your commitment and passion for learning and teaching, which inspires others to be their best. We've invested so heavily in BBuzz, and under your leadership, our teams have thrived and the market responded. We're really proud of how you have represented the program and the college.
Thank you so much, Julie, and congratulations to all our award nominees and recipients for this year, 2021. You guys are amazing. This year has been an incredibly tough time for many people, juggling the craziness of COVID lockdowns and working from home. So it's a true testament to the amazing people you are for achieving so many great things in such a trying time. Thank you for your dedication and resilience. I'm honestly so proud of being part of such a fantastic organisation. A big shout out to our incredible awards project team for pulling today's event together, including Hannah Pilkington, Leah Grund, Lionel Chu, Jonathan Kwa and Kim Sarah. You guys rock. And lastly, a big thank you to our leadership team for steering us through another rollercoaster year and setting us up for success in 2022 and beyond. May next year be the best one yet. Thank you guys for watching and have a fantastic end to the year. Bye.